just gives me the perfect excuse to have my notes out.
As you may or may not, we are here supporting NAMI, the National Alliance of Mental Illness. You can go to NAMI.org in order to understand how they are striving to raise awareness of the difficulties that those who suffer from mental illness face.
I'll just look at your notes, so just straight.
Hey guys, we're just still having a bit of technical difficulties, but uh, we do have a donation from CardVet. Okay, humans of Twitch chat or robots. The donation number hasn't moved in over an hour. Let's change that. Minimum donation is $1. Just donate that. It's true, and you could totally throw a curveball and make these two run the other run because there's two runs. There's Amelia and Asellus. Currently in the lead is Asellus.
Yeah, I'm saying like you have to go actually hook up to like the TV or the. I don't think it would be because the camera setup has to be
Part of our sponsors right now
like this.
include the Yeti, which is great. They have some T-shirts that you can buy. 9 amazing looking T-shirts. You can head over to theyeti.com/RPG limit break and take a look at the designs. Pick up the one you want. You know that $3 from every T-shirt purchase will be donated to NAMI. Remember, Yeti is spelled YETEE. Theyeti.com/RPG limit break.
Alright. I'm gonna just plug into this and just see
We also have a French restream, a German restream, and a Japanese restream. So if you want to hear that, go on over. And chat's pretty excited about the t-shirts, as I can see.
Oh, we good?
We're good. So apparently you're on this TV.
And it looks like we'll be starting pretty soon here.
Okay.
After Saga Frontier, we've got Final Fantasy Legend 2, which donations are still going on for.
Whatever you say, the legend.
There is a bid war for the main characters race. Looks like Esper is in the lead. So if you guys want to change that or anything, come and get some donations in.
If I knew what I was doing, I would swap the TVs for you. I'm sorry.
We'll figure something out.
Okay, camera looks good.
Yeah, let me see if I can slide the TV over there for you a little bit. So you're not like looking way off to the right. Sorry, I don't want to like fiddle with anything else. So.
Well, could you just adjust the camera a little bit?
Yeah.
We'll adjust the camera some. Just which way, right?
Towards chaos.
Towards him.
Yeah. More.
That's pretty good.
That's good. I think that's really good, actually.
Okay. What did we do to get? Because Star Choppers was NES, we need to plug these two cables back into something. Which I think is to do
Could
this.
you guys check if you have game audio?
And we have a $25 donation from Tommy. I love Nami. You guys are great for doing a stream supporting something so important. Thanks. Well, thank you, Tommy.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
So, can you guys hear the game? No? Okay, that.
I have a donation from a pretty cool person with a shout out to. Oh, wait, can you hear that? Now, I have a pretty cool donation here with a shout out to Obda, a talented runner and fantastic friend. Good luck on the Saga Frontier run. And if all fails out, DSC and a mandatory wonder shot from Royal Blue Wizard.
Hey, Rob. No one asked you to do the roll.
Bowie was making fun of me.
Doing the roll track.
Oh, we didn't play any ads, did we?
Did we what?
We didn't play any ads between games, did we?
I don't think so, no.
Can you announce some ads? I'll roll some.
Sorry, what?
Just announce a couple ads.
Yeah. So May is Mental Health Month, and as such, it is fitting that we are here support. Did I mute myself?
No, you're good. You're good. Just go.
Oh gosh. Okay. NAMI works to increase the availability of mental health care, promote early identification and intervention, and support mental health caregivers. If you want to know more, head to NAMI.org or reach out to NAMI on Twitter. Now, okay. Sorry. So, guys, we're just about, we're going to start with a Twitch ad, and then we're going to start the stream.
So are we good?
We're not good on audio.
Okay.
So I have no idea how to work the soundboard for a race. So we could maybe do the race if he's willing to listen to Obda's audio the entire time, which I imagine would be absolutely awful.
Yeah, that would probably work. I guess if Gas is fine with that. I don't care. We'll see how it goes. I can blame that if I do that. Yeah.
All right.
I feel like we need to just start something. I know, that's the thing. They're listed as emergency contact station.
This is
pinged
like
all
the worst possible hour
I just
to have
pinged
this
all
issue.
staff, so.
We'll give it like 3 more minutes. If we can't, if like we don't hear back from somebody, we will probably just run it with you having to deal with listening to Obda's audio.
Yeah, and see if we can fix it.
And we can probably try to fix it mid-run.
So much go on.
That's probably basically what we're gonna have to do. If you have to, just like, I can try to balance the audio so if you have the headphones like around your neck, and you can listen to
I
the
usually
audio.
play without audio.
I imagine listening to other run or game audio would be
Yeah, it
worse
might
than
trip me
listening
up a
to
little
nothing. So, if you guys, if you have to, just put like the headset around your neck, and then I'll just listen to the game audio through the TV, and then we'll work from there.
I don't think it's coming through the game. Not that it matters.
It's not coming through the game at all?
Yeah.
Well,
Talking, so no. Okay, all 3 of you, I guess one at a time. I need you guys to just talk kind of one at a time so I can hear what sounds like.
Go first. I am cha0s. This is me talking in a voice.
Okay. I think you're good.
It's Obda. I can hear myself. It's kind of weird.
Video. Okay, I don't think I can hear you through the.
No?
Are you hearing him
I'm hearing.
through the headset?
I can hear myself.
Well, I hear chaos.
I can hear him too.
Do-do-do.
Oh no, he's not going through the main. Okay, try again.
Hello.
There we go. Okay. All right. Commentator.
And then this is me, this is me, this is me, this is me.
Peanut butter, peanut butter. So everybody
Yep, they're good.
we have game audio.
we have one set of game audio.
So I'm gonna put game audio through the stream. Okay. Audio. The stream has audio.
Okay.
I guess so. I mean, I can't hear it through the stream. All right, so go ahead and announce it for the stream.
Oh, which story are we doing? Just making sure.
It looks like Asellus is in the lead.
Let's refresh.
Yeah, I just refreshed. So Asellus is in the lead by 230 against Amelia. So it looks like we're going to close that off now, and we're going to start with the Asellus run. We also have a donation here from Timothy. First time donating. Played Saga Frontier a lot when I was younger. Great to see it in a speed run. Good luck, guys.
It is Asellus or Asellus.
Yep.
It's Asellus.
Okay, yeah, we're ready anytime.
I'm gonna transition.
So now that donations are closed, we're going to start with the Asellus run.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh no. It's running off a little bit.
So let's run 2 seconds of this.
Whenever you guys are ready, I think.
Okay.
All right, so we'll give a
Give us a countdown.
So 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
Alright, let's do it.
Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, we're playing Saga Frontier today. Timing starts on choosing the character, and we don't use any system data, which is used to kind of track your progress between different characters for speedruns, because it does change your stats if you do use system data. We start. Oh yeah, go ahead.
All right. So in Saga Frontier, you can choose between 1 of 7 characters to do their scenario. Today we chose between Amelia or Asellus for the race. They're both pretty similar. Amelia is a bit shorter and has some less RNG, but makes up for it in the final boss. And Asellus is kind of RNG throughout the whole thing. So obviously, it's perfect for a marathon.
Yeah.
So the estimate's 1 hour. The best time is like 48 minutes on the English version. And our times are both in the 50-minute range. So we should be okay, unless things go horribly wrong.
We'll be doing a little bit of a safer route than what would be showed in like a world record run, because that run every boss can kill you, and you just play until you win, basically.
And as far as introductions go, I'm cha0s, that's Obdajr, and we have special guest commentary and hype man, Dick Flong Balls, famed
that's me.
Amelia runner.
Famed Amelia runner.
So naturally he's commentating us all.
Yeah.
We got the wrong show, but it's okay. It's
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah, we'll make do.
When I don't know what I'm talking about, I'll just talk really loud. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this game either, so.
Where's Falcon when you need him?
Yeah, he read the whole mechanics guide, so Falcon would be good to have here, but unfortunately he's from Australia and didn't want to fly out. And yeah.
So we're playing Asellus. Basically, her story is that while strolling down the street, she gets hit by a carriage, and the carriage is being driven by Orluge, who's the Lord of Mystics. And in order to save her, Orluge gives her some of his blood, and she becomes a half mystic, which makes her hair green for some reason. Oops! Oh God! First mistake.
Nice.
Chaos in the lead. Will it last, though? Who
Yeah.
knows? Stay tuned and find out.
It's very skill-based, so as soon as someone makes a mistake, it's pretty much over.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Super Metroid.
Yeah.
This is the Super Metroid of RPG LB, bro.
Yeah.
Except you can't really kill any animals.
In all seriousness, no. Every boss has a large amount of RNG, and some fights are not even winnable. So we're going to be using the quick save feature before pretty much every fight. And if things go massively south, we can just reload right before the boss.
So we're Luge. Oh, go on.
I was just going to say that pretty much is the only thing that makes these runs safe for a marathon. I mean, when you're going for a world record attempt, you're just going for everything and resetting every time something goes wrong. But for a marathon, you can pretty much save whatever you want, just reload if you have to.
So because human blood is red and mystic blood is blue, we have purple blood.
Makes sense.
And Orluge was really confused about the purple blood, but he's going to make it like he knew that was going to happen later on. And that door's hard. That door is actually the hardest part of the intro.
You're letting Optic catch at me.
Yeah, I'm sandbagging. I gotta make it close.
I crushed that door, so
You did, first try.
yeah, first try.
You gotta go through that door 3 times. It's kind of the worst.
So we're in Fast and Tour here, the Mystic, basically city. There's a lot of running around in the first 10 minutes of the game here, but after that, it just kind of takes off.
What the hell?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, what the heck?
There's just all kinds of story triggers they have to get through. And I think starting off, it's pretty easy to kind of get lost in the order of things. And be like, I'm supposed to come here yet, and you waste a bunch of time. But obviously, these guys are very practiced.
Oh.
So
Yeah, so when we make a mistake, it's completely our fault.
Yeah, I just passed him in text mastering somehow.
Chaos is getting lazy.
What's happening? Oh, yeah. I was mashing, but it wasn't going through one of the text boxes.
Oh.
I think I was mashing too hard, so it was never like having no buttons pressed on a frame.
Trying to go too fast.
Yeah. That's why you always mash with one button.
I'm only going to mention this because it's something that interests me and is in every single game. Text mashing in this game, you can use any button to mash through text. But if you're holding a direction button, it won't register the button. So you can't hold the directions you want to travel after the text box until after all the text boxes are cleared. And if you mash the X button, which is the cancel button, you'll say no to whatever options come up. And if you mash circle, then
So
you'll
this
say
is
yes.
where we meet Gina, who's the narrator of the scenario. And in the speedrun, you only meet her once. I guess in a casual playthrough, you might meet her twice or something.
Yeah, if you do the
But-
neutral ending, I think you fight a boss and save her at the end.
Yeah, you can like save her, and that's how you get the human ending. But for the speedrun, we just go with Half Mystic because it doesn't require any additional stuff. And because of that, Gina's just kind of an obsessive person that Asellus doesn't even know. But for some reason does at the end of the game.
It doesn't actually interact with her at all.
She never even says her name. So there are 3 endings to this scenario, and technically the full Mystic one is the shortest because it's basically one quick scene. But in order to get that ending, you have to do a bunch of stuff. You got to get Asellus' Mystic weapons and absorb at least one person. I think you have to deal with boots specifically because the game is kind of buggy, and the boots take way too long to get.
Oops.
Now you're letting chaos catch up, man.
I know. Jeez.
What a race.
All these little walking.
It's all this back and forth. This is the hardest part of the game. So.
Yeah. One thing that's similar between all stories is that dodging enemies is a large part of the run. Mostly battles, you don't have too many choices, but there are some choices. Dodging enemies and just using some of the broken mechanics in the game to get yourself strong enough to fight the last boss is the way to go for speedrunning.
Yeah, this is a speed run, so they will be shooting for the end as fast as they can, but they obviously can't head straight there, so everything you'll see them do, I mean, there's some story stuff they have to do anyway, but from there, everything that they do or get or whatever is completely mandatory for actually trying to make it through the end. Those bosses are no jokes.
Yeah, we'll basically be advancing through the story until a certain point, and then we'll have to do some additional setup,
Yeah.
which is also kind of part of the story because we have to do some triggers
Yeah.
while we're there.
Yeah.
There's actually very little fat in this run compared to some of the other ones. So far I haven't made a mistake. It's really easy to just zone out during the
Yeah.
introduction and go the wrong
And you get your
direction.
split and you're like 15 seconds behind. You're like, what?
So we've got a bunch of donations pouring in here. We've got $10. Congratulations to cha0s for winning the off-stream Wild Arms No Ace race last night. As your reward, you pick where this $10 goes.
Is there an incentive that hasn't been met yet in the future as opposed to the past?
Okay. And we also have $10 for Obda. Wish best of luck to Obda and Obda and cha0s on the race. Please let's make it big. Stare at the best color scheme in the world with the bad background color.
Oh, I forgot to check if the brightness on this TV is high enough, but I think it's
Should be
okay. Here, let's not forget to buy the Shura. I messed up the door that time.
Oh, we're like almost dead even now. Oh, until that,
Yeah,
man.
it's stuck on a wall.
Stuck on the stairs. Almost.
So pre-rendered backgrounds are terrible for all video games because it's really hard to tell where you can go and where you'll just get stuck. And
Yeah.
so there's a lot of times where you'll just get stuck on a wall if you don't know exactly where to go.
Oh.
So you try to talk to this person at an angle so White Rose comes out not directly behind you so that you can go back down immediately through the door. It probably saves like a few frames, but it's cool looking, so you want to get the swag, I guess. And we're buying the Azure and Shade Robe here. The Azure is necessary for killing some of the early bosses because we're really underpowered. And the Shade Robe isn't strictly necessary. Some people opt not to get it because it wastes time potentially to get it. But it gives you some additional healing to make some of the fights safer.
And so here you're going to see your first bit of encounter dodging. Not only do encounters waste time, but if you actually did try to fight them, it will mess with your battle rank for the run.
All right.
And that's something you don't want to do because as the battle rank goes up, all the enemies and bosses get harder, and you don't want that at all. So they really don't want to fight anything that they don't have to. So you just got a small taste of it right there, of just knowing a lot of the patterns for the enemies, and then just recognizing which path to be taking around them or through them, or luring them somewhere and then running around them, or something like that.
Yeah. Getting into an encounter wastes probably 20 to 40 seconds just because there's no way to run away from battles in this game. Usually it's not going to be dangerous or anything in terms of dying, but it takes a long time.
Yeah.
And movement speed in this game is pretty quick when you're
Yeah.
running, so
Yeah.
it takes a bit of practice to be able to dodge them. This scenario isn't nearly the worst for encounter dodges. There's T260 and Red, which have by far the worst.
A lot of
Um,
narrow hallways with
yeah.
many enemies in them.
You just gotta manipulate the enemies very specifically to get past them. But Asellus is more like you just gotta pull them and get around them. And battle rank in Saga Frontier is simplified. It's the amount of battles you fight increases your rank after a certain point, and that makes some bosses a lot harder. They will try to scale to your level, and also random encounters will scale to your current rank. All enemies are a specific type of sprite, which determines their movement and the type of enemy you'll fight. So a pill bug, which is like the weird roly thing, will always get bug encounters, and depending on your rank, you'll get more powerful bugs and possibly some mobs with it.
So
But in this scenario, your battle rank will never go up unless you're real bad, which at that point you should probably reset.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to get something like 20 or 30 battles before it goes up.
And honestly, when you're not that great at it, in the beginning, you're just probably quick saving more and then just reloading when you fail a dodge.
Right.
Probably not going to fight him.
Yeah, I think you'd pretty much have to fight every single encounter.
Yeah.
And there's some ways to manipulate battle rank, which is used only in 2-60 right now, because that's the only one where you're in a real danger of getting battle rank 2 unless you do something very specific. In Red, you can get battle rank 3, but that's only if you're failing a lot of dodges, which happens about half the time to me right now, because they're really difficult, but there's no manipulation strats for that as far as I know. You just gotta be good.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. Yep. So it's kind of like an example up for Abda's screen of just pulling a guy out and then kind of running around them versus just some of the enemies there. You just run past them because they're doing their own thing. And then we get our first of several instances here of the Devil Squid.
Yep.
A little bit of menuing there.
Yeah, so we equip the Azura to Masaratham because she can survive the tidal wave attack. Or
Yeah,
I guess
Maelstrom,
it's
I
called.
think it is.
Yeah, and she's also the most powerful at this point in the game. Most down with the Azura.
So
Squid
one of
has 3,000 health, so we'll take her. Yeah, you're doing 3-person strats.
Ashura has one of the coolest animations out of any attack in the game too, and you get it super early.
So I got the dreaded second turn Sarkin kill. So I
Oh,
got
shit.
reload.
Sorry, language.
Yeah, so...
It happened to me, not you.
Yeah, I know. All right. We got double tidal waves, so it worked out.
And now you're kind of seeing some of the RNG in place for really any of the characters in the game. Certain things do have to happen. Devil Squid is not even what you would really consider like a boss, but you can kind of see how strong the enemies can be in this game. And if things don't go the right way, you have to reset and try again.
Yeah. I do single segment runs of this, so I don't quick save for PBs. And I have like a kill count for the squid, and he kills you more than you'd think.
Yeah.
So this attack isn't bad, but its animation is long, but it'll never kill Masartham.
The squid has a pretty high chance of using ink on the second turn, but and which does nothing. But he also has attacks like Trample and Mighty Cyclone that just kill whoever hits instantly. So Orluge is not happy that we took White Rose with us and is sending many assassins to kill us. That's basically the plot of most of the game.
I've got a $25 donation from Anonymous. Glad I was able to actually be up in time for Optus Run, so I could do this. This can go to Optus Choice.
Hey, I'll figure that out later.
And another one from Ashley. Good luck on the run. Loved your Bravely Default run last year so much, I poked you on Twitter for the notes. Still learning the route, but you inspired me to work on a game I love so much. I hope one day I might be good enough to run at RPG Limit Break myself. Put the donation towards Runner's Choice. And
we'll share that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the first of the 3 sages that get sent to attack you, which are like shadows of Seattle who stabbed you earlier. This one is not so hard. We just have it's kind of the same thing as the Devil Squid, just throw extra attacks at him until he dies.
And this fight can last 1 turn, it can last 2, it can last 3. The worst is 3 and Azure's Revenge on the final turn. You can technically die, but I've never actually seen it happen. So, ...
We get the 3 turn here for Obdajr. See if Chaos can catch up here.
At least it's not, well, okay, it's not dead.
Just the most standard fight, just 3 Assuras to the face.
So this is how you get those single turn. Could be really cool if I got that.
One little routing deviation, I think. I pick up the jet shoes back in Mr. Thim's mansion there. It's just a little bit safer for one of the fights later. It just takes a little bit of time to go to your way to get it. In between each of the stages, you have to fight 1 battle to progress the story, so we're going to be heading towards the Biodome here, just to fight a random fight.
So yeah, I got the 3 turn.
3 turn also.
I'm saving before the
Do I get the
magic.
Azure
What am I doing?
It's okay. It's okay to
Saving
be a little
before every
safer.
fight. Oh, this is kind of unfortunate, but that's okay.
Yeah. So even the pack that he gets here can be random also. But I mean, it's all planned for. He knows what to do regardless of what shows up.
Ideally, you get the single
Darn
counter
it.
disabsorb.
Yeah, and then ideally shoot.
I could have used Flash Fire there, but I thought that would have been a little bit faster. And then Asellus didn't kill the pick by bird,
This
so
is Asellus' palette swap. She does not have those colors in the game at all, but whoever made the sprites was colorblind. All right.
heading to Luminous.
Do a little bit of recruiting.
Got the single.
All right. That'll help you catch up a little bit.
Yeah. And absorb. So that's the best that fight can go. Sometimes the absorb doesn't trigger and you have to do a 2-turn.
We got a $25 donation. Congratulations to the entire RPG Limit Break crew for a successful marathon. And another $20 donation from Doragon. Couldn't help but notice the leading names for Final Fantasy Legend 3. Sharon seems to have been left out, so put this $20 towards naming her for the NBA Jam.
All right, we have Water Sage here, who uses water. We have the armor we got from Mr. Them on Asellus still, so she's immune. And she gets to show off her sword fighting skills a bit. We're finally seeing some combos happen too. Combos are much better than regular attacks because they do more damage and they ignore defense.
So you can get the quick kill if he physical attacks Asellus on the first turn is ideal because then you don't have to use Azure twice,
Yeah.
which makes Omble a bit faster.
Your kind of ideal hope is that whoever has the Ashura gets hit and then counters with Ashura's Revenge, which does like a gajillion damage and will usually one-shot a lot of these bosses.
In my PB attempts, I just go without Rouge, so if I don't trigger Assure's Revenge, it's basically game over.
Oh, I got the Harmonium armband.
So I basically always reset here. So it'll be nice to see after this.
You're gonna pick up the Hide Behind spell here.
Hide Behind, secretly the best and worst spell in the game.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not particularly useful on its own, but it does set up a lot of the best combos that they're going to use later on. And as I mentioned before, if you can set up higher combos, you get to do way more damage. Unfortunately, combos are not really reliable in terms of how often they come up or what level, because they're heavily dependent on turn order, and if your party members don't line up well, then you're not going to do them.
Yeah, we negate that a bit by using a specific move that combos into and out of itself, and just using that in a row. So as long as the enemy doesn't interrupt the order or kill someone in the combo, it'll always trigger.
Yeah, so they're in Luminous, they picked up Rouge, did the boss. They're going to dodge the shadows here, where normally you'd dodge the whole sprite, but here it's basically locked into their feet. Ooh,
That's okay.
that's fine,
Doesn't
yeah.
matter.
All you really got to do is unlock or find your own shadow, and then that's the one you're going to fight. But even though he grabbed two, he only has to grab one here in the room and then just move on. And it's fastest and easiest to just have Asellus fight herself, because Asellus is super weak. So her shadow's going to be really weak too.
We have a Shadow Dagger we stole from Miss with them. It's not a very good weapon, but it's better than punching. Hey! Oh. That hasn't happened much. Stun Slash actually does less damage than a regular attack, so I think I'm still okay though.
Yeah.
That's right.
It means I have a sword skill now, so my menu is going to be a little bit screwed up, but it should be okay.
Yeah, there is that off chance to
Let's
spark
get
something new, and you want to grab silence.
Let's
there,
not
yeah.
get started. Let's not forget silence.
Yeah, you basically never want to spark things in most scenarios.
Yeah.
In red, you're pretty much relying, hey,
He got the
What up,
same
Stun
stun slash.
Hey!
Just did one more damage than Obda. Gotta show him up a little bit.
Oh, okay. All right, we're in Kurang. We're coming up as one of the more annoying bosses in the game.
Yeah, the two middle fights in this scenario are the ones that are most likely to end runs. That's Green Sage and Lion Princess.
Yeah.
And Lion Princess gets all the glory for some reason, but I think Green Sage is actually harder.
I lose way more runs to Green Stage than Lion Princess.
We got a $10 donation from Thomas. Saga Frontier is a game I've learned to love in the last couple of years. I'm slowly going through each character a bit at a time, so I probably won't be fast, but I love seeing this broken game be exploited for speed. Thanks for the run.
Thank you. All right, here we go.
So you're kind of seeing that like back and forth, 'cause that's what's gonna trigger the boss to come in. All right, let's see what we get.
Okay, good start.
Nice.
So here's Hide Behind. It doesn't do anything on its own, really, but it combos with a lot of different attacks we're going to be using, including the Ashura Sword. White Rose and Rouge can combo their attacks too, but didn't happen there. I got a miss, which is nice.
And you can kind of see why, right? So White Rose went, and then the boss went. So if the turn order had gone a little differently, where Rouge could have gone before the boss, then they would have comboed. You can do what you can as far as, you know, lining up turns and maybe adding quickness items and whatnot, but you still just never really know, as you can kind of see what's going on here, what's going to happen.
He hit but didn't combo.
Yeah.
So Cells should survive that barely. So this will probably be a 3-turn unless Rouge manages to survive.
One thing also to watch out for is because we bought the Ashura and the Shade Robe from the Life Point vendor in Fast and Furious, Asellus actually only has 4 LPs, so if she takes fatal damage or is damaged while she's down 4 times, then it's just game over. Again.
Not
This
seeing,
is just... taunting me for things to come.
Yeah.
So, oh, the scream on Rouge.
Okay,
At least
yes,
it didn't target.
okay.
Nice. Got him.
God, green sage.
Got him.
So I'll finish him up here as well.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, it looks like it. Okay, good, good.
So I got Scream, which is the move you never want to see, but luckily it only targeted Rouge. If it targeted Silence as well, it would have killed him too. So we both managed to survive Green Sage first try.
First
so
try.
Very nice.
Bodes well so far.
Chaos.
It's like the dream for a race.
Yeah.
Don't have
Not
to
very
beat up
far
yet.
behind here, so we're looking pretty good.
Yeah, we're neck and neck.
I've got a $5 donation from Snipers. Good luck on the
Hey,
run,
snipers.
Obda.
Thank you, sir.
So this is the Lion Princess, who is the easiest boss in the game. We'll see why. It only takes one turn to kill.
I mean, on paper, she's it's a very, very,
So once again, we just have to
very simplified.
fight a single enemy to progress the story. I did the same thing.
And
You're
there's
gonna be seeing a lot of that absorbability with the Mystic stuff a little later too.
Yeah.
A lot
For
of
White
it.
Rose, you're just doing it to kill the enemy quickly, but it'll be important for the other Mystics we end up getting.
Yeah, so Saga Frontier, humans basically work how you would think. As you fight, you just get stats up. Mystics get most of their stats from absorbing enemies, and they can hold 3. They have a sword, a glove, and a boot. And the higher enemies you absorb, the more stats you get out of it, and you get a different attack depending on whatever enemy you absorb.
And there's some pretty dang powerful stuff out there.
And we're gonna have a full party of Mystics, but only 3 of them are gonna have all of their move down. The menus in this game in the English version are really bad. The Japanese version is a lot better just because the menus aren't as laggy. I don't know why that changed.
There we go.
All right, here we go. So here's the Lion Princess. There's only one way we can kill her right now, and it's to use the cha0s Revenge with Silence, who is stronger than anyone else in a party right now. So it really just depends on what she wants to do. Yes!
Oh my goodness.
So yeah. it's
All right,
pretty
first
easy.
try.
Yo,
No problems.
What a god.
What-
So yeah.
Skillful gameplay right here.
So I don't know what everyone's complaining about.
Yeah, I know. No problems. No problems on
My
either end
God.
here. All right.
You don't understand how long you can actually sit at this boss. And they just both got it first try. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm pretty happy
Shouts to
right now.
HD, who died like 7 times in a marathon run there.
Yeah.
He was blowing up our spot too. He was complaining about how
So
bad this game is for marathons.
So Lion Princess only has 2 attacks that'll trigger that attack, and 3 that don't, I think. And she also has to target Silence specifically.
Yeah, so you really are asking for a lot. But clearly not. No effort. All skill right there. And
She also has to go before Silence,
yeah. Yeah, that's
which
right.
isn't guaranteed either. All right, we're gonna start doing some absorbing to make our mystics strong here. Silence is our only mystic right now, but we're gonna pick up another in this tomb here. Yeah, the brightness is okay. Usually on some TVs this place is really, really dark.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's hard to
Okay,
tell
this is
where we are.
It's a bit dark, but
These fights control a little bit, but
yeah, there's a chance Silence will get double slashed and get killed. In which case, you might have Rouge back. So you have
And then-
Asellus there, partly to shade Rogue in case.
Yeah. And then you
Silence
get
gets
the
damaged.
deflect that can happen with the sword also, and just waste the turn.
Or Asellus can get destroyed.
Yeah.
immediately. So that's fine.
okay, we got.
There we go.
So, oh, we're like lined up now.
So who
Wow.
sparks more?
Who's
Yes.
Oh, Chaos takes the lead again.
All right, let's see if I can avoid this build.
Finally.
Where are the stairs? Okay, I got him.
And there's the darkness playing in for Chaos's TV, which is
Yeah,
harder
this is
to
the
see
only
the
spot
Yeah, that's like
where
the-
it'll be really bad.
That's the biggest offender of that room,
Yeah.
just because there's a very small entrance to a staircase, which is like off to the side, and you can't see it if the TV's too dark. All right, we got Ilden back, who is at the beginning of the game. He's, I guess, fine with us leaving now, and he's very, very strong.
And he comes with all his weapons unlocked too.
Not used to having, oops, harmonium bangle here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So as mentioned before, they get stats from these absorbs, and if I recall correctly, absorbing with the sword gets you blade, and then with the boots gets you assassinate.
Yeah.
No, so
Messed up the menu a little bit. But yeah, this game is hard to run if you have no memory like me. That's why I always have my notes up when I'm doing actual runs, but got to be a try-hard for the marathon.
amen.
Alright. That one went well. I didn't get deflected there.
So I got double slash, so I'm gonna cure.
Oh, I didn't get the
Be safe.
Gembu shield. That's annoying.
Okay, no deflect.
And so we're seeing good fights outside of one deflect there that Opti got in his first fight. Everything else is lining up pretty nicely
Yeah.
so far.
Gembu shield is something I didn't get. Usually you do get it. It drops from the water sage, but there's just a chance it doesn't. And it's kind of unfortunate that I didn't get it, but hopefully it won't matter too much.
All right, it got past the ferry, which is for some reason the hardest enemy to dodge for me. I think in my PB I hit it.
I like never hit that fairy for some reason.
Sometimes in a weird position. Sometimes the enemies can start in variable positions, which can mess with your dodges.
Alright. Next boss is Hunter Knight, so this guy who sent all the sages after us is fighting us himself now.
Let's see here. So this guy has 8,000 health, which is a lot for what we have, so we're going to have to get a lot of combos. Ideally, you only two-turn him, but it can go real bad and you can die after like 6 turns.
Okay. I'm not good at that menu.
So we get a level 2 here for Amda at the start.
As long as hide behind combos, I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, which I did not for Chaos.
Miss. So we still have a chance of getting a level 2.
White Rose died, but that's okay.
It's only a little less damage than if you get the hide behind Azure combo. So Rouge and White Rose dying are consequential.
Man.
Alright, we got a 3-hit.
So Opta's gonna be way ahead.
It'll still be a 3-turn kill, I think. No, I only want to use Ashura twice with Ilden. Bye, Asellus. It was nice knowing you. Because I need to keep my weapon points high, or jutsu points, or whatever they're called.
If you forget to not use it for more than twice, you just gotta make sure to go to the end.
Yeah.
So as long as you don't really forget to go too far into the game without realizing you've messed up.
Yeah. So I did get a 2-hit kill there, or a 2-turn kill, which is really nice. It's not very, it's pretty rare. Usually 3 turns is usual. It's not that big a deal if it's a 3-turn kill though.
So
All right.
hopefully this kills.
Now we're kind of gotta do a little bit more absorbing next. We're gonna go back to Omi, which was the place with the giant squid at the earlier in the game.
That squid is going to give a very, very, very important ability, which probably is what makes this very possible.
Yeah,
Yeah, without that, I don't even know what this run would look like.
Yeah.
it would be ours.
A lot of runs make use of the junk shop, which is well known to be pretty glitchy, and you can get really powerful equipment there. But in this run, I think you can't even go to the junk shop in this run because you don't get any robots. But
You can still go to the junk shop, but it doesn't really do much for you.
yeah, because I guess all the equipment would be to make robots super powerful.
Yeah. I mean, you could do it until you got enough money to do things, but that takes a long time.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna just fight the Devil Squid a few times and trigger a few more story elements while we're down here.
Yeah, it might seem silly to come back here again, but it's absolutely worthwhile. Squid has some good stuff. And they're going to get back a party member as well.
I got a $10 donation from Bistro in honor of my computer's power supply card, who died while I was trying to watch the stream in a thunderstorm. Here's to Saga Frontier 2 next year.
Gotta find a runner.
If HD ever can make it out, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Then you won't have to worry about his internet here.
Yeah, that's very true. actually messed up.
So it's going to be a lot of gear shifting here based on who needs to do the absorbing, and then a little bit of turn order. I don't know if I want to call it manipulation or anything, but you are going to be adding items that will add up to someone's quickness, because you want a certain turn order for the absorb to happen. You want the damaging ability to come first, and then the absorb to come after. So what needs to happen here is we got to get the Tiger Rampage first into the glove.
Yeah, so this is the first instance of Tiger Rampage, which is going to be our main damage source for the rest of the run here. We're going to get it for all 3 of our Mystics. Oh, well, okay, 3 of our 4 Mystics.
Right.
And the good thing about Tiger Rampage is it combos with itself. So you can kind of just put them all together, and they'll usually combo, or they'll combo a lot more often than if you're trying to manipulate some crazy combo.
Yeah, exactly. It's strong on its own combos, and then with Hide Behind and 3 Mystics having Tiger Rampage, you can end up getting some epic combos if it works out correctly.
Yeah, it also combos with Hide Behind, which is really nice. Hide Behind is the thing about Hide Behind, doesn't do any damage, but it combos and it always goes first, which is pretty nice. As like initiative or whatever. Okay, so Orluge used his magical hair to put us into a door dimension, and the only way we got out was White Rose sacrificed or like stayed behind and let us out. And instead we get Akuma.
Yeah, his real name is Zosma, but you can see
He's
some
very
striking resemblance.
It's definitely Akuma. Yeah. Like,
Capcom, where's the copyright notice?
no way around it. And he is awesome.
Yes, he is. He's about as strong as Ilden is. He has more HP, but a little less speed.
I think he has single-handedly won a great many Amelia runs
Yeah.
for me by himself.
Yeah, he's pretty much the saving grace for Amelia and Asellus if things go real bad.
Yeah.
All right.
So we just need to give him some squids, and then we can move on.
Got a $5 donation from Medrolax. Saga Frontier is a game from my childhood, so it's nice to see it here on RPG Limit Break. Keep up with the great run, guys.
Yeah, this is a game from my childhood too. It's really a fun game, and it's one of those games where, as a kid, you just had no idea what the heck was going on.
Yeah.
But you just played it for the mechanics and then trying to figure things out and going to the different areas.
Yeah, I only started running this February before last for the 12-hour challenge. And since then, I've run all the scenarios.
Yeah, Cass has run all of them. I've run Amelia, T260G, and Asellus here. And I think I want to try and get a few more under my belt. Ricky just sounds dumb, though.
Could always use more all scenarios running.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I hear
One day.
those are very reliable.
All scenarios is about 7 hours, I'd say. The world records is faster than that, but there's so much RNG.
There's so much
Just a little
RNG.
bit.
Yeah.
For some reason, it didn't get accepted. I don't know why.
I don't know why. Yeah, we had like 5 runners, and it was gonna be an epic event, but no. This
So
is good
thank you
too.
for not accepting it.
Yeah.
I would have just been dying before. I'm like, no, this can't happen.
All right, we actually made it to Fast and Tour without much issue here.
Yeah, Bob is having a really, really good run. Chaos is on.
Chaos is having a good
He's
run,
having a
too.
good run too. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
slightly less good. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, I flubbed it up a little bit with the menus, which I was kind of expecting. I'm just no good with the menus in this section of the game.
Yeah, I put a lot of practice into. Remember? Oh God.
There's some.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Catch up time.
He had the moves like Jagger there for a while, but didn't work out.
Like Jaeger.
All right, so setup's done. So only one more menu for me, so I can't do anything too terrible from here on out. As long as I remember to go to the inn.
Okay, we're
And there's 3 bosses left for Obda and myself, actually. Lord's Manor is that way. And all 3 of them can kill you.
Yep,
You'd think one of them can't, but I've proven twice during practice that it can totally happen.
definitely. Yeah, it's almost kind of like a boss rush at this point. You're just gonna go boss to boss to boss.
Yeah, there's one more area with enemies that is pretty difficult to navigate. So there's a treasure room up here that if you go in the beginning of the game, you can actually pick up all the treasures in it. But if you try to leave, it just takes them all back from you. It's like this magical room. But now that we're at the end of the game, we can take them.
Now that lizard can be in a weird spot, so you have to kind of see where he is and adjust to it.
All right,
Usually you
let's
can
go.
just run right past him.
Yeah, there's a lot of instances where you just kind of run your path. As long as you execute correctly, it's totally fine. But then there's definitely instances as well where they can start in different places. They can take 1, 2, 3 different patterns, and you got to be ready for it. But as kind of mentioned before, none of these encounters are dangerous at all. You can see Obda one-shotting everybody, and it's not like he's going to get into 30 encounters right now, so it's fine.
Be impressive.
Yeah.
Where's that powerboat? Okay.
Hey guys, we have a $140 donation
Nice.
from Mega Space Panda. I didn't understand Saga Frontier as a kid, nor do I understand it now. Some things never change. Here's to mental health awareness and support not being one of them. Thanks so much for all the runners, volunteers, and donations that make this event possible. Always a highlight of the year for me.
I got super trolled by that pill bug there. But it looks like Chaos
It's
got
like
into it.
Chaos got a little stuck here too.
Yeah, I got a pretty bad encounter because I can't one-turn it.
Yeah.
It's like, if you get good luck on me earlier, oh my god.
Nice deflect. I mean, I think that's 3 encounters for Obda, so you
Yeah.
can probably still make up some ground here.
Yeah, I probably was fine with that lizard, but I paused it, and I think that messed up my run just enough to... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
No.
Oh, we're pretty close
Oh, no.
now.
Oh, no.
We're pretty close now.
Oh, no. All right. We're fine.
Oh my god, this pill bug 2 is going to be the death of me.
Oh, we got Chaos back in
I'm
the
quick saving
lead.
him, though. I'm just going to fight the encounters.
Or no, not quite. Never mind. Sometimes these screens look alike. So Chaos is barely behind now.
Yeah, we're one screen
About one
apart.
screen, yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good.
You're good. You got it.
Ace miss. We get something else. Oh, yeah, the fire crystal.
So a lot of the strategies for these, this boss rush, I guess if you want to call it that, are pretty much the same. You want to get off those like ridiculously high level, like hide behind into 18,000 Tiger Rampages to basically end these fights as fast as possible. They do have to go like pretty bad to like not survive, but obviously it can happen. And so it's a poor opening, the hide behind not comboing with anything, but
Got 3 hit.
we did get a 3-hit Tiger Rampage, Tiger Rampage, Tiger Rampage, so we're still looking pretty good.
All right. No matter what the results of the race are now, I'm pretty happy with how these runs have gone.
Yeah. No one has really seen any trolling. Oh no.
You'll be okay.
And yeah,
It's just Asellus.
enemies can combo too.
The bad thing about Asellus getting attacked is that she only has 4 LP, so there's potential for some LP kill here.
Yeah.
Put the game over.
Yeah, we do get to use the Sanctuary Stone, which restores all of it after the next fight. So it's not too
Alright,
bad.
she has 1 LP left. Oh wait, didn't hit her. Okay. So
Alright.
it should be okay.
Bat Knight down. That's actually
paralyzed, but
It's a solid fight. And then in the Seraphim's use here, she has the Life Rain ability, which will heal everybody and bring everybody back to life at the cost of her own LP, which is not really a giant issue. Plus they have, again, the Sanctuary Stone, which is like a 10-turn in, or however you want to think about it. So Chaos is essentially like a turn behind, so
Yeah.
while Obda finishes...
saving before
he
Lion
sees the animation.
Princess.
Yeah, this Lion Princess is a little different.
It's
is-
actually the thing is it's not that different.
I
She
guess
has the
that's
same
true.
amount of HP, but we're way stronger now
Yeah.
than we were before.
and yet she can still kill you.
Yeah.
Which is incredibly rare. I think it's only happened to me. And probably the people that run it a lot. like Nitwit and Catclaw, probably seen it, which are the OGs. I guess this route was originally made by High G, which is a Japanese runner, and it was adapted to English by Catclaw. We don't have to do it.
You're going to be hearing that name a lot today, probably. Catclaw is very much synonymous with the Saga series. He's put in a lot of work.
I got a 2-turn.
And the nice part here is that you just have to hold circle and hope you don't die, which is weirdly a lot of Saga Frontier running. We'll see that in Orluge as well.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Just punch her once. Wasting my 3-hit combo luck right here.
So,
This is fine.
yeah, even though you're only seeing one scenario today, a lot of them do kind of follow the same kind of path, where it's all about encounter dodging, kind of finding the people who are the most powerful in your storyline and getting them good stuff, whether it's mystics and absorbing people or getting awesome equipment for robots or whatever it is that you're doing, and then just kind of going for it. And
So this is kind of crazy that the race is actually
Yeah, this is
because this is by far the most RNG dependent.
yeah, like they mentioned
Scenario.
before, every boss has the potential to kill you, and the fact of the
we
matter
know
is
that.
it hasn't happened for anybody.
Yeah. The
Everyone-
worst is that I had to resound a squid because I messed up a menu.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's pretty much.
So outside of
ideal.
Chaos owning himself, the
Yeah.
game has been ridiculously
Only I
nice.
can own myself.
It's actually incredible. If you watch PB attempts of this run, they don't make it very far very often, just because the bosses, again, will probably kill you.
All right, and we're coming up to the final boss here.
Final bosses in these scenarios are absolutely serious. Like they are no jokes. They're very hard to get through. Lots of RNG, way far more than you've seen before, and they're long. That's the problem, right? They always have 20,000 HP, 25,000 HP, and no matter what you combo, like that's gonna take multiple rounds to get through that. And with multiple rounds means the boss has a lot of chances to wipe you.
All right, last save. Let's do it.
Okay, good luck.
And with that, we have a $25 donation from Gamora. Loves Saga Frontier. Good luck to the runners as they finish up the run.
All right, so Orluge has 3 phases, just dependent on how much HP he has left. So once he dips below 20,000, he'll move on. So right now he's got the potential to summon one of his 3 mistresses here, and they all have different quicknesses and can kind of mess with your combos a little bit. But it's not quite a huge deal in the first phase as far as combos are concerned. It'd be nice, but not mandatory.
So Ilden died there and didn't get the buff from Kylan's song to get a little bit of quickness that Zezma uses. So it's a little frustrating, but it shouldn't matter too much, hopefully.
It's a rough start, but it by no means means like he's gonna wipe or something like that. It's just might be a little bit more rough. That's all.
I also didn't get the combo, which is okay.
Yeah. If you're gonna miss combos, it's definitely phase 1. You want to do it, and not the others. Ooh, very nice. So, but it instantly makes up for it with a level 4.
Yes, here we go.
So you're gonna see about a gajillion damage.
Let's go. Let's go.
As combos ignore defense, and since it's a combo, they're all doing extra damage. So 10,000 damage in one go right there. So half his HP is just gone.
Ooh, blocked. I call that the 20 punch combo.
Yeah.
Just like, just punch him a bunch.
So we'll both be in phase 2 right now, which can go. It can pretty much wipe your entire party if it goes real
Yeah,
bad.
so now he's going to call on his portraits, and I believe the left one is the best one,
Yeah.
but we got the middle.
That one's potentially dangerous. It makes a single target attack multi-target.
Yeah.
It also makes it more
So
powerful,
there's a chance
potentially.
I can wipe here.
Yeah, so despite the pretty good start for Obda, it really just depends on what the boss is going to do now.
Oh no. Okay, so this is potential wipe territory for me because this guy can do that attack that will kill everyone.
Chaos is not seeing very good luck across the board,
Might
to be
be dead.
honest.
And no hide behind. And right side mistress will have 90 quickness, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the bad
So that's
attack.
what happens.
Oh,
That's what
same
happens.
thing here. So
And we're back
Back to
even
square
at this
one.
point.
Yeah.
Back-
Luckily, we have some time on the board.
yeah.
Yeah, plenty of time, 48 minutes. This was a really excellent run.
Yeah, if that had, if we one shot or lose there, we would have had really good times.
So that's what the mill portrait can do.
Yeah.
Now let's see what the others can do.
So I'm actually kind of glad you guys could see somewhere along the run
That
that
is
some bad
actually-
things
trust
can
us.
actually happen. Yeah.
Oh, Okay, that's not a bad mistress to see in the first turn because combos aren't that important, and you don't need a hide behind. So
Of the things that he could do turn 1, that's pretty good because now I skipped the life rain animation, and Asellus is already set up to heal her back to full, or to back to
so we
life.
got the same start basically. So no combo, so we've only done about 2,000 damage. You need to do 5,000 in order for it to go to phase 2. So hopefully we see left side.
Not as good a start as last time.
So I have really good chance of getting level 4 here.
Yeah, the leftmost mistress has the least amount of quickness, which means you have the lowest chance for her to
Nice.
interrupt the combo. So we got a level 4 here.
Yeah, it only has 60
Chaos.
quickness, and all of the mystics at this point have above that. And hide behind is a high priority, so I'll always go first.
I missed an attack. She killed Eldon before.
So
Got to
this
go.
will do. So I'm at 13,000 damage at this point, which puts him still in phase 2.
Phase 2,
so
yeah.
if I get another level 4, I can pretty much guarantee that I'll kill it. So I want to see the middle one because he never summons the same mistress twice in a row.
Okay, so the right portrait makes them go faster and makes them attack multiple times, which sucks because it means he goes before my people, and he messes up combos.
Yeah.
So I'm getting really low damage, but I'll stay in stage 2 here.
So I got the middle portrait again, which means
Oh my goodness.
Masaratham did not. I thought she had her shield up. Okay,
Uh-oh.
so I'm dead.
Okay. Yeah,
Here-
nothing Zosma can do on his own.
Here it comes. Now it's all falling apart. Which,
Now
if
it's
it's gonna
all fucking-
happen, this
It's
is
gonna
the
happen
best
on
point to
Orluge,
happen.
yeah.
Yeah. Orluge is very, very tough to get through.
If we had chose the Amelia scenario, it basically has not much RNG at all until the last boss, which is an insane amount of RNG.
Yeah, yeah.
About the same as this. Hypnotize everyone. Okay, that's
So I got
fine,
right
I
side
guess.
first turn, which is decent.
All right, I'm hoping Asellus wakes up here. This might be pretty bad.
Okay, Silence Dying isn't the best, but
Okay.
should be fine.
She did not wake up. Am I on stage 3? Yes, I am.
Yes, you are.
So I can hit a 3-hit combo, or I can wipe. Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. So he summons all 3 mistresses at the same time, so you really just don't have a lot of time to try to get through things. And so with his party members looking like this, he really wants to get the kill right here,
And I don't think I'm going
which
to.
is probably not going to happen.
Come on! No.
Okay.
Nope. So now she casts 3 mistresses. I think Zosma will survive, and he might be able to get one more attack. Nope.
Oh!
Okay.
So I've done 1,200 damage. So this is kind of how you'd expect things to go. So that's 8,500 damage, so I'll be in phase 2 now. Which isn't the best damage to go into phase 2, because if you manage to go to phase 3 in the next turn, he'll have a decent amount of health left. So hopefully I get left side here, and no middle portrait, please. Okay, I got
Okay,
left
we got
side,
left side.
so we just need the left side portrait too. All right, so we're in good shape now. We're pretty much guaranteed to get level 4, maybe level 3, because Silence lost the quickness buff. Okay, we got the level 4.
nice.
So we're going into phase 3 with real good damage.
Yeah,
'cause we've
I think
done-
you got it.
So this is looking pretty good.
8,500.
We might have
I
the
think he's got
comeback
it.
of the century here.
So I'll be going in with about 18,000 damage. And he has 25,000 health. So level 3 or level
Oh, I feel
4
better.
would be ideal. And Zosma's at full health, so he can tank 1/3 mistress most likely.
We got left side here for Opta. Let's see what Chaos' turn gets him. Because he does have... He should be able to finish off right here.
Yeah. Unless
This
things
should
go
do it.
horribly awry.
Yeah.
Because with all 3 mistresses, he has 60 quickness, which is the same as left side. So it's pretty much guaranteed a level 4.
Oh.
Unless hide behind this. is, of
But it
course.
shouldn't matter.
Still might get a level 3 though.
Yeah.
And then in
But
which
hide
case it's
behind.
fine.
Worst case is level 2. Okay,
Yeah,
so it
okay.
should be all right.
Yep. I think you got it.
Might be a damage range, but you can tell because he goes.
Boom. Oh, we got it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
All right, one down.
One down. Let's see how Obda fares here. Timing does not end at the boss kill. They have to go through the ending and stuff like that. And timing will end as soon as they says he has no system data.
Yeah.
So it's not over yet.
I've got none.
Yeah, I've got none. Correct.
Asellus is
Yeah, right side mistress
Not-
is the worst.
not
it even
doing
hit.
well.
Right side, yeah. It's like 90 quickness, I think.
Yeah.
So,
So with 90 quickness, it basically guarantees that even if hide behind
yeah.
makes contact,
Get-
it won't combo.
You get a level 3 after. It's not
pretty
the
good.
worst, yeah.
So for me, this is the half mystic ending where Asellus is still mystic, but doesn't become an evil ruler. So she gets to live happily ever after, kind of. Except she's kind of bored, I guess. I don't know. And she gets to visit Gina, who's for some reason
Important.
still pining over her.
all right. We need a 3 or 4 combo, and I think we got it here.
So we're going into phase 3 on Abda here. So either misses, probably missed because of the 60 quickness.
Uh-oh.
So level 2, and that's with Zosma too, so that's bad. Because if it wasn't Zosma, then you would be able to attack after the 3 mistresses.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
boy.
looking good.
Depending on how much damage has been done, Zosma will survive this most likely.
Yep.
And
So I have one more chance to punch him. But I don't even think I have enough damage even with that. We'll see.
And he didn't go anyway.
Ah,
Oh,
that's
my
okay.
goodness.
we'll keep the timer going for Abda, but my time will end pretty soon here. We get a picture, and Gina says she'll live happily ever after with these people, but then she's not in the picture. So get wrecked. And I've got none.
Time
so
for
I got
death.
55, 50. So
GG,
now
dude.
I'm the most hated person.
We got this. We got this.
All right, this is it right here. This is it.
Now I can listen to Abda.
Let's,
Yeah. Hey, we were in Oilers fight at the same time coming into it. I'm pretty happy with that result.
That's a pretty
I don't
crazy
say
run.
it might not seem like a big deal, but these two guys being in the exact same area, basically the entire run is really incredible. It's very easy for just one person to die at a boss and then be behind the whole time,
Yeah.
or die 8 times at the same boss and be really, really
Yeah.
behind, right? So,
That's what I was mostly afraid of yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be way worse if we died to Lion Princess and Green Sage a bunch of times.
Yeah.
And we'd be stressing out about Orluge a lot more.
Yeah. And this is
Oh my goodness.
this is pretty standard for Orluge, to be honest.
Yeah,
He's-
no, this is very
Yeah,
standard.
this is
Your chance of killing
Yeah.
her him is not great. Not getting much combo luck here. If I had taken him out the first the first time.
Yeah,
I
you were
fought.
doing so well. I
Yeah.
was worried.
I wasn't sure if Ignis, which is like the salamander on everyone, would kill everyone or not, but it does.
Yeah.
I guess it does. I don't see that
middle
attack very
portrait.
often.
middle
Yeah.
portrait.
Yeah, I'm just dead, right?
This
Yeah, the mistress to the right is the most likely to kill you with the 3 portrait or the middle portrait.
Hey,
And
we're still
yeah.
underestimate.
Yeah, we can still make it. Yeah, that's the one.
Magnetic storm or wind blast, and both kill you in one hit.
Okay, we got another shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, one left.
So disappointing, but I'm not too sad about the results.
It's not over yet, man.
Yeah.
You got this. You got this. This one is it.
And yeah, if you're going to see the right side Mistress, might as well see it first turn.
Yeah, it's actually good to see. Well.
Unfortunately.
Oh, no,
Zosma is the man.
Survived. Well done.
He's the only one that can tank that.
Freaking Akuma,
And I got
dude.
the combo.
He's too good.
So the combo is good because it's just under phase 2. So you can go into phase 3 with the most damage possible.
Yeah, and I got quickness up for everyone because no one died this time.
So all we need to see is left side Mistress and left side Portrait. And, well, I guess we're still in phase 1, so yeah. Okay, middle's not too bad. It has 70 quickness. And with the buff on everyone, it should still be enough to at least get a 3 combo, as long as hide behind hits, which of course it doesn't. Oh, it hit, which is even worse.
Yeah, so
Everyone went behind.
Pretty kill. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
What?
Because it was going to be a 3 combo,
And
but
then
someone
he
died in it.
Oh.
Yeah, that happened earlier in practice.
That's really unfortunate.
So now we're starting phase 2 with
Yeah.
pretty low damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 50 or 5,500 damage, which is basically just limping into phase 2.
Yeah.
After such a good start, too. It's
But
alright.
we got right or left side, so that's good. And which portrait? All right, so this is the
We're
best
okay here.
position to get level 4. Unfortunately, one of the Mystics died, so they lost the quickness buff, but it's kind of expected. And hide behind misses, of course.
I literally only hit with hide behind comboing once.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, we got the level
At least
3.
you got a 3 after.
So 5,500.
It should be still in phase 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, still in phase 2.
Yeah.
Nice block.
That
So
tank
that's
shield.
14,000.
So hopefully
100?
he can push like a level 4 to get from the end of phase 2 to into phase 3 with almost no health on the boss. And then
I'm not
finish
sure.
him off.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was mentioned, but Earlish has 25,000 HP.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what happened then.
Yeah, what the heck?
We are in phase
So
3.
somehow he did 15,000 damage despite only doing 14,000.
Okay, so
so
I have to get a level 4 here.
either this game works differently than we're describing it, or we're bad at counting, which
That
is
could be.
probably both true.
Yeah.
Oh no, because it was 4,000, then 1,500 twice, so that's 7,000.
Oh yeah, we forgot about turn 2.
So that was literally 15,000 damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still have a shot here.
We
Very
still
small
have a
shot.
shot.
Okay, so Zosma's going to survive this.
Zosma needs to survive.
He needs to go first.
And then he needs to.
And it all comes down to this.
Come on, Akuma.
It's very unlikely that's gonna hurt.
Come on, Akuma.
Oh. Okay.
As long as that's not an LP
No,
kill.
I don't
which
think so.
It shouldn't be.
fine.
Oh,
man. Yeah, they either have a chance of. That's. Hate to see something like that.
Dang. All right. That's a good. There've been runs that have been farther behind than this.
All right. This one is it.
So Orluge is the final boss. of
Yes.
this.
Yeah. It's half the run right here.
There's no way I can be wrong 3 times in a row. This one's it.
All right, so right side first turn.
Give Obda your energy. Let's go.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's perfect. No combo, but that's all right.
Yeah, it's totally fine. Can set up a ton of damage into phase 2 here.
Left side.
Left side, yeah. So we should see a fat combo here.
Nope.
We didn't,
Huh.
but we should have.
That's impressive.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, turn order in this game is really terrible. Even if you have like way more quickness than an enemy, it can just randomly go before you and ruin combos.
And we got double 2-hit combo, so it's not terrible.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it took out Akuma, so it's going to be hard to get him back to max health to survive the 3 Mistress.
Yeah. Right side.
So
Not
let's
ideal.
defeat this
ideal.
boss. We have some great Final Fantasy coming up. Final Fantasy Legend 2, Legend 3, and then Mystic Quest. You guys should go and check out the donation incentives for naming and see if your name gets in.
Man,
At least he was already dead.
taking
And
out
he
the
already
Akuma.
moved.
And yeah, the right side portrait will give multiple attacks, so that's probably the best thing that can happen.
Yeah, actually. They know the danger of Akuma.
Yeah.
I haven't had this bad luck on Earlish in a long time.
Yeah, this is impressive.
Usually it's like 1 or 2 deaths.
All right, phase 3.
Okay, so we just
Alright.
got to get a big combo here.
Let's
Because
go.
Akuma won't survive.
Oh boy.
1 billion damage.
So good start.
Let's help out there right now. Give him your
Spear bomb.
It might be too late, but oh geez.
Nope, didn't work. It's over. Yeah, because
Alright.
Osmo's not at full health. So.
Well, we still have 1 person finish. I think.
Yeah, that's why we raced it, because we were
race,
like 1 out of
everybody.
2 will finish.
Yeah. So I'll call it there. But
Good job,
All
everybody.
right.
though.
Good job, Orlu.
congrats.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
Like, both of these guys did really well this run. So, and Orluge does own you. So, it's unfortunate, but it is the reality of this game.
Yeah.
But good job to these 2 guys. And up next, we got Legend 2.
Yep.
Congratulations, cha0s, and we're just going to go quickly to ads. Thanks, guys.